What's going on? What's going on, guys? Let me see. Yeah, there's sound. What's going on, everybody? Let me lower this volume. Let me lower the volume to this. Welcome, everybody, to who's joining me today. I see some familiar faces already. What's going on, Donovan? Good to see you here. The streets are saying that Superman trailer is officially going to be next week, and I think it is. We are here. Oh my God, I made a couple of changes to my work area, and now there you go. That's better. So yeah, I think it's gonna happen next week. What's going on? Welcome, Martin. But I think it will be if you get it. Rowdy, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you here. Hope all is well. Damn, I'm excited for the DCU, sir. So am I. Hey, Cal. Good to see you here, buddy. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Selena. Always coming clutch. Sorry. Let me see. I record because sometimes I feel like I could do like a little clip here and there, but I've been so lazy lately, and I'm sorry for that because I know I haven't done like live streams and videos. I know I haven't done videos probably 2 weeks or something like that. Manolo, good to see you here. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Yeah, man, the DCU, it's on fire. We are cooking right now. So yes, as usually, it's getting nippy today. So let me turn on the heat. Yeah, and talking about turning on the heat. Yes, today I'm gonna bring some heat because I haven't talked on this live stream for a while. So probably I'm gonna crash out on some of this bullshit that I seen online. Ooh, I like that. Consistency, not perfection. I like that. Yeah, so I'm gonna bring some heat today because there's like so much stuff that I haven't touched upon a lot of stuff that dropped. When was the last time I did? It was before Sinners, and I wanted to do a live stream last week because I wanted to talk about Sinners, which I absolutely love that movie. I think I even posted like a video review. I think I did, and then it was. And the thing is, I never do reviews, not even for CBMs, but I felt compelled to talk about that movie because I loved it so much. Game City Savior. Gunn showing his hand that he can't write women by having Corny act like a man. Proof Gunn's wife doesn't even have a day in the universe. Yo, that's true. That's true. She on the trailer where they said that she has what is it? Masculinity, toxic masculinity. That was funny. But yeah, so let's see what's going on, guys. Yeah, so I haven't done a live stream in a while. Yeah, it was roughly about two or 3 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I should be more consistent though, because I know I'm not perfect. So thank you for reminding me, Selena. But let me see what you can say. Let me see. Donovan, Martin. Oh, you're talking to Martin. I'm sorry, I'm barging into your conversation, but all right. So let's get into this because there's a lot of stuff that I need to catch up. And talking about new movies, let's get into this. Talking about the new movies, this is a rumor that I don't know if you guys seen this X-Men movies. It's a rumor. I don't know if it's a fact. Was Deadline who reported it? X-Men movie at Marvel Studio, circling Thunderbolts director Jake Sharier to assemble the new. It says Sharier. Anyway, to assemble the new team. Guess he's gonna be the new director. Listen, he did a good job. I don't know if you've seen the Thunderbolts. That I like the Thunderbolts. My mic is crapping out. Hey, look who's here. What? Now I've seen it all. Now I've seen it all. This guy who I'm not even friends with. I don't know who that guy is. First time on the no, just kidding. Late. He's a habitual James Gunn hater, but he's here showing some love and support for James Gunn. Good to see you here, buddy. Good to see you. That caught me off by surprise. But anyway, so going back to this, yeah, so I saw this film, The Thunderbolts. I thought it was really good. It's not this, you know what? It's a step in the right direction as far as Marvel, because I love Marvel movies, and they felt like it's been repetitive for a very long time. People were complaining about the quality of the product. You know, the last good film that we saw was the Spider-Man No Way Home, which was like a lot of it was fan service, and it was kind of okay as far as story. Actually, no, it was a good story, but it wasn't like an amazing. It was nothing like the previous work. But anyway, so a lot of people feel like they have fallen off, but this guy was able to, you know, crack the code. He delivered a solid movie about his characters. It made you care about the character, about the story, about the plot, about the subplot, the mental illness. Because one of the things I was talking to a friend of mine offline, it was that, you know, that's never been explored. Like, it's been kind of touched upon with Iron Man, but there's never been a deep dive on the mental illness that you deal with, because you have these soldiers who were created to be weapons, and they're killing and everything feels mundane, like nothing ever matters. But still, at the end of the day, they're human beings, that they have feelings, and they had to deal with who they become and the things that they've done, how life is catching up to you, and now you feel like you don't matter, and the things that you do and are making a difference. Like all those things, like it was a really good film that explored all those things, and I thought it was very very good. It was funny. It felt very contained. It didn't have this over the top things that Marvel we're doing lately. Like if you go and watch the last Ant-Man movie, which was to me felt like a little bit too over the top, and the story was lackluster. But this one, no, this one hit all the right notes, and I think this guy was able to manage the group dynamics and give everybody enough time to shine. So, and you need a director who's able to do that. And there's too few directors that are able to carry an ensemble cast and deliver a really good movie where you care deeply about every single character. And this director did that with the Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts, like, I saw the trailers and I was like, yeah, I want to see this. This looks interesting. It looks different from what I've seen so far. And that's the reason why I wanted to see it, because it didn't feel like the previous crappy movies that they've been putting out, because they've been churning out a lot of crap. So I was like, let me go and see this. Hopefully it's good. And it was really good. It's like, if you want to say Marvel's back, yeah, sure. But you know, Marvel fans, they like to do that with every single movie. So, but this is definitely a step in the right direction, and I hopefully they stay consistent with this type of stories. At the end of the movie, I'm not gonna talk about the end of the movie, but the thing is that there were some things that they feel like you're giving me, like some people feel like they're giving away the ending of Fantastic Four, because spoiler alert, I'm gonna spoil you spoiler right now. It's been out for 2 weeks. You had the Fantastic Four show up. And that is something that I did a video about that I think that's that I don't know. Like, we don't know the context of why they show up there, but one of the things that one of my theories is that the Fantastic Four cannot protect them all. they find their way into this universe, or it can be that Franklin, because they're having that kid, and if you know anything about Franklin, that motherfucker is OP, and probably he found a way to carry the Fantastic Four into the 616. Anyway, I had a conversation with a friend of mine about the 616. Why they call it the 616? Like, everything's happening in New York. Why they don't call it 212? because that's the area code of New York. So I was, and I even did a little bit of digging, and I came up empty. So if somebody knows why they call it the 616, please let me know in the chat or in the comments. What are you saying? Still haven't seen it, Ben. Oh, oh, my bad. Yeah, it seems like they can tell a good story. How were the technical aspect of the movie? Can he put a great visual aspect? Yes, no, he can. 313. Why 313? Nah, it's 616. It's 212. That's the New York zip code, postal code, zip code. No, zip code, no. Area code. Jesus Christ. But anyway, so yeah, that was a rumor, so I wouldn't mind this. Rob Liefeld, dude, this guy is such a sour grapes. Like this, you are the definition of a fucking sourpuss. So anyway, so this guy, when this report came out, he actually went on social media and said, if I told you the names that passed on this directorial opportunity, your head would spin. No, you don't know shit, bro. Like, they wouldn't even invite you to a party, let alone give you that kind of information of who passed up on the X-Men. Get that fuck out of here. You don't know shit, Rob Lively. Anyway, yeah, so I do not believe anything that he's saying. Let me see. Let me go back here because I think, there you go. Let me go back this. Okay, let's get into some DCU. Detroit. No, shout out to peoples in Detroit. I know I have a couple of friends in Detroit. Well, co-workers. Should I call them friends? No, co-workers. I hope they're not watching. You watching it tomorrow? Too late. Well, I don't think I gave away anything. I just gave you a broad understanding of what the movie's about. Nothing too deep. I didn't go into details about, well, you know who's the villain, who shows up, like he's all over social media. So anyway, so let me go into this. What is this? Hold on one second, because I don't want it, because I forgot to arrange some of this stuff and put it in the proper order. Did I put this in the proper order? I don't think I did. No, I don't think I did. Let me see. Yep, I hate how tackling Marvel are what? Marvel any chance to get just because. Wait, hold on one second. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Because I don't like to hear myself talk. I couldn't hear the music. Okay, so where was I? Sorry. Let me bring this up again. Okay, I hate how he's tackling Marvel. Oh, well, let me see. Yep, I hate how he's tackling Marvel. Any chances he gets, just any chances he gets, he just because he lost his job. Oh, he's talking about yeah. Rob Lively. He just attacking Marvel for any fucking reason. Yeah, because he's a piece of shit. He's a douchebag. He was in a group and he was talking. Let me not say, because then I would actually out the person who told me. So no, yeah, but he's a piece of shit. Game City Savior Thunderbolts guy doing X-Men. No, boring ass director. Going to no. You need to ground these characters. Because Fantastical doesn't mean that it's gonna be good. I think there has to be a balance, and I think he did a good job doing that balancing act with Thunderbolts. Because funny thing is that when I went to see the movie, I went with my nephew, and my nephew was like, "So who is this guy, Century?" And like, so I'm like, just give him like the bird's eye view. So I say, yeah, he's like Superman. super strength, super speed. His biggest power is the void. So, and he's like, so are these street level superheroes are going to stop him? And he's pretty much told me how it would end. And so, so yeah, the end was very predictable. I was like, shit, you're right. And I thought about that too. And I don't want to give it away, but it ended exactly how I thought it would, but it was very entertaining. It was entertaining to watch. It was entertaining to see how he created some much needed development for these characters, especially like for Bucky. Bucky had needed more development, I feel. Like, even though we got a lot of him from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but I think this movie put him in a different, you know what, Yelena, I never liked that character. I never liked Yelena at all, ever. Like, I was like, why? Like, I don't get the, I don't get the appeal of Florence Pugh. I don't. Like, I know a lot of people think she's amazing or the best thing since sliced bread. I don't see it. But anyway, a lot of people were loving Yelena, but I never did. And then I watched this movie. I was like, oh shit, I like Yelena now. So he did a good job. He did a good job of balancing these characters and caring and making you care for this character. So anyway. That's all you need at first, and then go into more story. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, man. Thank you, Carl. Hey, Jose, good to see you here, buddy. Good to see you here. Good to see you here. All right, so let's get into some of this stuff. Okay. So, this was something that happened, but I don't know if you heard about this, but you know that the DCU, we're gonna have a Clayface film, and there was a rumor about a one-page rewrite, and this all was all perpetuated by Snyder. That's the Snyder, whatever. Don't like that guy. So Apocalypse the Horseman, he said, or she said, I don't know if it's a he or she. Snyder's claiming that the page one rewrite is happening on Clayface, but I can assure you that's wrong. It's not full rewrite. It's not even a new rewrite. It's not a new written. It's the director, James Watkins, doing a director's pass which is not uncommon at all. Nothing to see here. I do not. I'm not a fan of scoopers. You guys know that. But this is not an uncommon thing. And the thing is, like, right now, the DCU, for some reason, even Marvel, because I've seen like the biggest Marvel fans just hating on everything that Marvel does. And because rage baiting is the new currency. Everybody is putting fucking negative content for whatever reason. Because people just love fucking hating shit. That's what social media is. It's a fucking cesspool of a bunch of children. And when I say children, I'm not talking about age. I'm talking about attitude, because these are grown freaking men and women with children and grandchildren acting like fucking children. Hating on everything that comes out of Marvel, DC, Star Wars, anything, or The Last of Us, whatever it is that you pick up fucking subject, and you'll see there's a huge list of freaking assholes on social medias just shitting on it. And this guy, this scooper, him in My Time to Shine Hello, that's another asshole, fucking Grace Randolph burner account. They are in charge of spreading like bullshit online. And this is not, and this whole thing with Clayface, this is Mike Flanagan. Mike Flanagan, it's an amazing writer. This guy wrote, if you go and watch Dr. Sleep or any of the shows that are on Netflix with his name attached to it, you see that everything that he touches is amazing. Like, to me, I haven't seen a guy that's been more consistent than him. I think he also did the Invincible Man. Invincible Man, where his wife is in that film. She plays like a blind lady. I don't remember much about it, but it's this guy is legit. So he came to DC and said, hey, listen, I've been trying to pitch this movie for a little while. James Gunn and Peter Safran said, hey, listen, even if I wasn't running DC, I would be jumping to get on this script to direct the film. So James Gunn said, you know what? We're not accepting anything unless we have a finished script. So he submitted a finished script. Then they hire a director. The director is doing a pass at the script that he was given. That is natural. That is standard. So that's pretty much what's happening. So when you have these people that they make up this bullshit just for clicks because they insert themselves into the fucking news. It's not that they put it out there, yeah, okay, sure, source me, but they won't shut the fuck up about it because they start posting, reposting it, going to live streams and talk about it because they want to, it's all about their clout. And this is what's happening. This guy, like, if you tell me, okay, here's a scenario that I think that what could have happened, because one of the things is that Mike Flanagan's, everything that I've seen from him, I haven't seen a lot of action. I have seen a lot of suspense, great plots, subplots, character development, all that stuff. But I haven't seen a lot of action. So it could have been that James Watkins says, you know what, I need to insert a little bit of action into this. And maybe the studio say, you know what, we're not doing the Sergeant Rock anymore, or maybe we're pushing it out and we have a little surplus here that laying around that was for that movie. Maybe we could throw you another 10, 20 millions, insert a little bit of action in there. It could very possibly be that. It could be a lot of things. What it's not is not a one-page rewrite. That's what I'm gonna say about this, because I think and people love to run with this shit. Sorry, because it's the new currency. Being a fucking ass on social media is a fucking currency. And to continue on that little topic, a couple of weeks ago, I didn't get to talk about this, so I'm gonna talk about this because I thought this was hilarious. Let me see if I could play this. This was this made me fucking with AI. So this was a couple of weeks ago. There was a rumor that we're gonna get Lex Luthor with some space monkey, interdimensional monkeys that are on social media attacking Superman, and it's a euphemism for the Snyder cultists, and this is a way for James Gunn to attack the cultists. So I'm like, and these cultists have gone on social media, done 1,000 videos. This is a stupid idea. This is horrible. James Gunn doesn't respect this character. Like, you don't give a fuck about these characters. You don't give a fuck about your fans. You don't give a fuck about nothing. Because if you did care about your fans or your followers, you will tell them the fucking truth. The truth is that Snyderverse is not going to get restored. But yeah, you perpetuate this fucking idea that it's going to get restored. And you lying to the people that are following you, constantly engaging with you and following you and believing every fucking piece of shit information that you put out. So yes, so I find it fucking ridiculous that most of these individuals, they are on social media constantly saying that this is happening when it's not. So if anything, I guess that's why they call them grifters, because that's what they're doing. They're grifting. Anyways, I cannot diverge from the subject. Anyway, one of the things about that little piece of information that was revealed about this whole thing about the interdimensional monkeys, we don't fucking know what that looks like, right? We don't know what that looks like. We heard about it. It might happen, it might not. We don't know, because there's a lot of misinformation going around about this film. There's a lot of people claiming to have seen the film. Some other people claiming to have seen it, and they have not seen it, and they're spreading bullshit. And it could possibly be that it is there, but the thing is that we're lacking for sure is context. Now imagine if BBS never existed and somebody came to you and said, hey, guess what? In James Gunn Superman, Lex Luthor is gonna shove a fucking Jolly Rancher into a politician's mouth. You'll be like, what? What? I cannot even imagine all the fucking videos that all the scripters would do about that. If somebody else says, hey, guess what? Lex Luthor sends a fucking jar with pee with a fucking written letter, with written words on the jar saying Granny's peach tea. What? So you don't have the context, but if you watch the movie, you understand what these things are taking place. Now, when you start fucking judging this thing, this movie, because of something that you don't even know the full context of it or how it plays out, if it makes sense or it doesn't make sense, shut the fuck up if you don't know. Now, if it plays out badly, then wait until you fucking watch it and say what you need to say. Because it could possibly be a piece of shit. It could possibly be a horrible fucking scene. The fact is that we don't know. The fact is that we haven't seen it. The fact is that we're going by hearsay, by people talking shit online, because this is what drives the fucking clicks when you fucking say something negative. Anyway, that's my spiel. Let me see. What else? Sorry, I had to do the same thing. Yeah, so I'm like, I do not want to call. Oh, there was another rumor. Here we go. And I don't even know who these people are. Like, I know one individual that is a complete asshole, liar, bullshit artist, because he's this is who I'm talking about when I say you are lying to the people that watch you, because you can now continue to perpetuate this lie saying that they restore the Snyderverse, sell the Snyderverse to Netflix, when that's never going to happen. So you are lying to, in essence, you are lying to the people that are following you. It's that guy, Aaron, whatever, for sure, whatever the fuck his last name is, that itty bitty I fuck. That's the only one that I know who he is, because I used to follow him. Like at the beginning when he started going negative, I remember that I used to go into his mentions like, hey, dude, come on. You know, because I would, like, he would say some stuff that makes sense. But then he just went full on R word. So he just went full cultist. And I was like, and even then I was like, dude, come on. You know, like I would leave a comment. And then I was like, I had it with him. And I just like went at him for being an asshole. But then you have like 20,000 other channels that I'm like, that people send me messages and say, hey, so-and-so said about you. I don't fucking know who you are, bro. I don't know who these guys are. I don't know who like somebody, the Park Place. I don't know what the fuck is the Park Place. And they said they started spreading a rumor about Matt Reeves leaving the Batman, that he's not directing the sequel. And that could possibly be true, but because they are going off by, I think it's a casting list or something, that website that puts all the information about the production list weekly, whatever it is. So I think they're going by that, but they're taking it as a exclusive. We have this, all the details. He's not coming back. Like, we don't know. It could possibly be true. This is not the first time that he walks away from the Batman. If you remember at the beginning, before he was hired to do the Batman, he walked away from the project because, you know, Warner Brothers wanted him to direct Ben Affleck's script. And he said, no, I have to write my own film. Give me enough time to write it, direct it, and put it out there. Otherwise, I walk. And he walked. So if he walks away, it could possibly be the same scenario. Or it can be a scenario where he's like, because he's dealing with some shit right now, it could be, listen, I'm going to give you the script, but have another director direct it. Okay? And that could be possible. That's a possibility. But what's not truth is, what is not true is that this individual believed to have the exclusive when there's no exclusive to be had. Nobody knows what's going on with Matt Reeves. Well, some people knows what's going on with Matt Reeves, but nobody knows the status. We don't know if he's really leaving the production for Batman, for the sequel. We don't know if he's gonna submit a script and have somebody else direct it. We do not know all those details. And anybody that tells you that they do, they're fucking lying. And I'm sorry that I'm cursing so much today, but I'm fucking heated. What's going on? She's never been in the allegation. What the fuck you talking about, bro? Ooh, you deleted your message. What did you say? Let me see. That monkey scene is like thousand men tweeting James Gunn every chance I get. I'm glad James Gunn. Listen, I'm glad that you brought that up. Like even like people within the Snyder cult, because there's a bunch of us who are Snyder fans. I love his fucking work. Like you, and I get it. There's a lot of DC fans do not appreciate his work, but I do like his work. Do I want him back? His time is gone, man. He had his chance to do his thing, and it didn't work out. Now it's a new era. If James Gunn leaves, I don't want him to come back. I want somebody else to get a chance. I want this thing to be passed on to the next guy, like it's the freaking like if it's the Pope. If this guy is here tomorrow, let's bring somebody else. And that's. But I love the work that he did when he was there. I love BBS. I still think Man of Steel is an amazing top 5 film. But even if he's saying something directly to the fucking Snyder cultists, so fucking what? Y'all motherfuckers cannot wait for this man to tweet anything so you guys can attack him, call him the P word, send him a screenshot of all this and all of that. Like, you constantly attacking this man. So if he wants to vent out and say something back, so fucking what? Every time I hear somebody say, well, he's petty, like, so fucking, we all fucking petty. Somebody say something to me sideways, I ignore it half of the time, but there are times that I say, fuck you. I respond. We fucking human beings. And that man is a fucking human being. And if he feels like, nah, I had it with these motherfuckers, let me put this out there to let him know that they ain't shit. So fucking what if he's doing that? He has every fucking right to do it, because every day he puts something out, somebody saying some dumb shit to him. Like, he posted the video for Peacemaker, which we'll talk about in a minute. He gets thousands of fucking cultists calling him the P word, putting all those bad tweets that he put out a couple of years ago. And every negative shit, Henry Cavill is Superman, all this dumb shit. So if he feels like I had it with these motherfuckers, I'm gonna just throw some shit at them. This shit was too loud. Let me throw some shit at them. So fucking what? He's within his fucking right to do so. Anyway. Let me see. Sure. Let me see. She has like, let me see. Metal what? Melted Cooper. Oh, copper. Melted copper, sorry. She'll act like Marvel should reboot, but why if they have a multiverse when they... No, that's true. I don't think they should. I don't think Marvel should reboot. I think they should reboot after the X-Men. Why is the MCU Hulk ever mad? They used to like made him so fucking weak, man. I hated that they changed so much for the Hulk. The Hulk, Professor Hulk. I don't like Professor Hulk. They need to make him a beast again. They need to make him the monster from the Hulk movie. That's the Hulk that I freaking love. They should bring back that Hulk. Bring back. Make Hulk great again. All right. So enough ranting. I just needed to get off that shit off my chest, because I really didn't. I was gonna. Never mind. That's enough. Enough attention to those fucking assholes. Anyway, so let's see. So this was revealed today. Now we're gonna get into Superman, and then of course we're gonna talk about Peacemaker and some of the DCU news. Let me see. Yeah, so this was revealed today, and I guess this is Superman in the Fortress of Solitude with Crypto. This was revealed by Screen Rant, and you can see one of the robots. I was looking at the computer back there, like they look very retro. So I like this. I still like this whole retro futuristic thing that he got going on here. Very Silver Age Superman. So I'm digging this. We finally gonna get this. Is the first time we get a Fortress of Solitude since Brandon Routh Superman. So I'm glad we're getting some of that. Let's see. And listen, I'm a Knicks fan. I was gonna wear my blue Knicks fan. Never mind that. Let me see. I was oh my, what's going on, brother? Good to see you here, man. Follow my man here. He's a cool, positive young man. I watch your videos. Your videos. I even watched your live stream one time when you were talking to that dude. I was not even familiar with that dude, but I was like, oh, this is one of them. All right, but yeah, follow this young man. He got a good channel. Yeah. Hit me up. I'll definitely come through. So I'm a Knicks fan. I'm a Knicks hardcore fan, one of those obnoxious Knicks fans. So, but when I saw this, I was like, oh yeah, the marketing's picking up for Superman. So a new Superman's ad spot with Boston Celtic Jason Tatum, the choke artist. So this is ill-timed because they are choking. The Knicks are 2-0. I mean 2-2. 2-0. All right, we winning. We beat them on the first two games. The next game is tomorrow. And so they won the chip last year. So it makes sense that they have a good run. They have a good team. I'm not even gonna front. And I'm not even gonna front. I'm gonna say the Knicks, the Celtics are bad, but the Knicks are clutch, and that's why we're winning. And so it's just good to see the marketing already kicking off. That you see the guy who was the MVP on the finals last year, Jason Tatum, rocking the Superman look, and of course I think this Superman sneakers. I think it was a Superman sneaker. I don't know, but I think he was wearing those. Superman didn't help him with the last game. But anyway, it's good to see that Warner Brothers is already kicking off. Ramping up the marketing. Another piece of marketing that they're doing is that they're going to include Superman in Fortnite. This is a big thing. This is a big deal. This is what we needed. We needed Superman. We needed DC characters in the side guides in front of what's popular, whether it's Minecraft, whether it's Fortnite, whatever it is that kids are into. This is how you create brand awareness. This is how you make this character into the conversation of everybody, whether it's the young people or older people. I don't play Fortnite. I could never get into it. My kids, they still play it, but this is a big thing because I didn't know there were competitions. My friend's son almost won $25,000 playing Fortnite. So it's a big deal that they're gonna use they're gonna have a Superman skin for Fortnite. Good to know. And also another part of marketing, the Food Network Superman Mega Cake kicks off with a heroic premiere, challenging bakers to create a Superman themed masterpiece just in time for the upcoming Superman movie coming out on July 11. And I just want to know who's gonna eat the cockpit. Just fucking. But this is a cake. I don't know, yo. This is crazy. This is very creative. Like all of this is cake. All of this is sugar. I could tell this is sugar, but this is incredible to have some to create some of this. Like I know some of that stuff is like foam layer because I seen some of those cake shows with my wife, and some of it is foam, like covered with icing and all that stuff. But it's then there's like a piece of cake at the bottom that you cut out. But yeah, I thought this is cool. This is really cool because you're not leaving anything behind. You see what I'm saying? Like you included the NBA, you're touching up on sports. Hey, good, we got a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, Melted Copper. Thank you for subscribing. You get some heat for that. Oh no, you get a bomb. Thank you. So yeah, so it's good to have that, to have some marketing on the sports, in the sports front with the stuff for the Celtics. It's good to have in the video games for the kids, and good to have in the Food Network for moms and dads to watch the shit, because that's what I watch Food Network. It is what it is. I'm at in that age range. So it's good to see that the marketing is hitting all fronts, and also it's hitting the food front. We got some Dairy Queen collab. So I guess it's one of the meals. I guess it's the Superman Blizzard, and they have some stuff that's gonna show up here this summer on Dairy Queen. Is Dairy Queen still around? Yeah, they're still around. This one down my block. I haven't been to Dairy Queen in a long time, and they're not gonna see me. They're not gonna see me anytime soon. Dairy Queen, I'm lactose intolerant, so I can eat Dairy Queen. I have to buy. I don't know why I'm sharing this shit. No, but no. Yes, thank you. That's why the Celtics. Oh, it's so good. The Superman shoe. Jose, that was a low blow, but yeah, you're right. No, that's not why. But anyway, so back to this. It's been a year, guys. It's been a year. It's already been a year since they revealed the first image of Superman putting on the boots, getting ready to work, and smash into movie theaters on July 11. So yeah, it's been a year. Listen, for what it's worth, I'm gonna say I love the suit. Like the suit, all the images that we've seen lately, they've been really good. But when I saw this, I was like, this is a bad reveal. This could have been better. Like this is what I like. I'm not even gonna be that type of individual who's gonna be just glazing everything that they do. This could have been better. They should have gone a different route with this suit reveal. But I guess they're gonna explain it one day why they chose this one. Whatever. But yeah, it's been a year. We only probably 10 weeks away, 11 weeks away from seeing Superman in cinemas. So really looking forward to that. WB Mike DeLuca says James Gunn understood the assignment with Superman. We've seen an early cut of Superman, and I don't want to bury the lead. There is a lot of marketing about to roll out ahead of the release, but he really understood the assignment. Listen, and I gotta be honest, Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi, they're working for the same company in a different department. Sure, they don't have to say shit. Sure, they said all these same things about the Flash movie, which didn't perform well. Sure, they are hyping up the film. All those things, sure. Or it can be that it's a really good film that James Gunn, as he usually does, understood the assignment and delivered a great Superman film. From everything I'm hearing great things about this film. So I have no doubts that this movie is gonna. And listen, a movie can be anything because it's a subjective medium, and it can be anything. But I'm gonna give it a first shot, and I'm excited because everything I feel it. It's one of those films where I feel it in my bones. It's gonna be great. I felt this way when I saw the trailers for Man of Steel, and it was freaking a banger. I feel the same way when I saw the first trailer for Watchmen, and it was a banger. I feel the same way when I saw the first trailer for BBS, and it was a banger. When I saw the Endgame, Infinity War, the first Avengers, Iron Man 1, which other? There's a lot of them. So yeah, I got the exact same vibe from this film that it's gonna be another banger. And this movie is gonna be like, we're in the midst of it, man. We're getting Superman, and right after that we're gonna get some Peacemaker. I couldn't be more excited. Let me see. Dude, new photos is great of Superman in the fortress with Crypto. Still want that suit to be destroyed near the end to Cap. No, they're not going to destroy it, man. They're not going to destroy it. They're not going to destroy it. I know a lot of people saying, no, he's going to get a second suit. He's not going to get a second suit. They're not going to invest all this freaking money and marketing to make this movie a success so they can just destroy the suit at the end and say, nope, you know, all that merch that you got with this suit that you probably love, no, you're not going to see it again. We're going to see a second suit in the sequel. We're going to see a second suit with probably some minor changes on the sequel. For sure. For sure. Anyway. BBS was not a... Man, listen. Don't make me put you in timeout, bro. I will not let me repeat that again, sir. I will not accept any BBS slander on this live stream, sir. No, it's subjective. It's okay if you feel that way, but I love that movie. I cannot tell you. That movie has gone platinum in my house. I bet you got the same vibes for casting. Yes, because I wanted David Cameron to be Superman from day one. From day one, I was like, this is my Superman. And man, I got emotional when I heard his name called out. I was like, yes, this is the man. He's the one, he's our Moses. He's the one who's gonna take us to the promised land. Yes. So I was on board since day one. Ben, six cents. What? Makes any sense about the nope, I'm right about this one. You are. Yeah, this movie's gonna be a banger. This movie is gonna be a banger, trust me. Anyway, so this is some toys that we're gonna get, and I think people are, like those little bitches that I already talked about at the beginning. They were complaining about the freeze punch, that Superman doesn't have freeze. Like, why are you talking about? These are toys. People forget about this little thing here. Do you remember the Superman motorcycle? I remember when he wrote that. Do you remember the Superman with a black S? I remember that. And whatever the fuck this thing is with a wheel. Oh, the one wheelie? I remember that in the film. I remember when he wore the armor too. So like, you people are fucking morons. No, I'm not talking about you, my viewers. You guys are freaking awesome. Anybody that complain and bitch about a fucking toy on a live stream or a video, you need to fucking really check yourself. You need to revisit and like look within yourself and see what am I doing with my life? What am I doing with myself? They have this is what, okay. This is the Hammer of Brevia. Is gonna be Cock Diesel, because that dude looks big. Anyway, so yeah, so it's just a toy, guys. It's not an indication that this is gonna be in the movie. There's no indication that's gonna be in the movie. And if it does, what's a fucking what? Bam! Because that's more than what we got from Henry Cavill. As much as I love Henry Cavill, we got this little thing from his freeze breath. That's it. 3 fucking movies. Oh yeah, and when he blew, but that was the other movie. See the thing? Now, you know what? Let me not get into all that shit. Love the price suit. Yes, I do love it. I love it too. Superman is going to change the game, sir. Sir. You deserve one of this. I like this. I like this energy in this room tonight. I like this energy tonight. Yes. BBS Lex Luthor casting. Horrible. Fucking miss. Zack Snyder, rare miss. Subjectively. Because I know a lot of people love that casting, but that fucking Jesse Eisenberg is a good actor. It's just the approach that he took for that fucking character, dude. You missed the fucking... You didn't understand the assignment. And that was on... And that's on the director. That was on the director. Like, on day one, when he should have... Zack Snyder should have been like, Nick, what the fuck you doing? What the fuck is this? Why are you talking like that? You know, he's supposed to be boasting, threatening, confident. Yes, you have your own little internal issues with daddy issues, but you don't manifest that. You manifest a different type of let's not get into all of that shit anyway. But anyway, yeah, the Hammer of Bavaria, whatever his name is. What are you guys saying? Remember when Lex had the Lex super suit and BBS store? Yes, thank you, Cal. Thank you. and we didn't get to see that. And go and search on YouTube. There's countless videos about that. And even people who say, yeah, I've seen a clip of him wearing the suit. I remember watching all those videos because I was like, I couldn't wait for that film to come out. Just as excited as I am for Superman and the DCU, I was just as excited for Zack Snyder and the universe I was creating. I was. But that's gone. I'm not going to live in the past. Y'all motherfuckers want to be watching the same 5 fucking movies for the rest of your life? Be my fucking guest. James Gunn on the upcoming Superman trailer. You haven't seen trailer 0.1 yet. Only a teaser and a sneak peek. I can't wait to show you guys the trailer. James Gunn is about to change the game. Trust me. Is the mic was too low? James Gunn is about to change the game. I'm telling you, when this movie drops, it's over. It's not over for Marvel. Marvel's gonna nothing's gonna stop Marvel. But it's gonna change the narrative. It's gonna make DC great again. It's gonna make us relevant. He already has 3 banger, and he hasn't even revealed the movie yet. And I think the trailer is gonna come out next week. I think some people are already teasing. People were assuming that was gonna be this week. I always said, nah, it's gonna be next week. I don't know what date, but guess what? That day that it drops, I'm gonna do a little reaction, probably a little breakdown, and a live stream on the same day. Probably gonna have somebody join me, which I haven't done in a while. I need to set up for that. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that. Make sure to subscribe and share. Have you guys liked this live stream yet? Because I don't see a lot of likes. Just kidding. I don't know if I don't even know how many people are watching. Oh, there you go. Okay, you guys are hitting like. Thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Let me see. I blame Jeff Johns. That's over with, brother. That's over with. Let it go. Let it go. It's over. It's okay, man. It's not your fault. Hey, it's not your fault. Let me say that again. It's not your fault. Anyway, so let me see. Manolo, Jesse neurotic characteristic is a new Woody Allen did it. What? Back in the day? Yeah, he was like Woody Allen and the Riddler. or if Woody Allen had played the Riddler. I didn't like none of it. Anyway, it's refreshing to hear your opinion on Zack Snyder Universe. People can love it and also love the new listen. Bars. No hate, just glad we get to see different iteration. Yes. I like to have people common sense in my live stream. This is a heat comment here. Anyway. Ooh! Sir! Imagine if Denis Villeneuve takes over Matt Reeves exits. That would be amazing. But Denis doesn't like superhero movies, unfortunately. But that would be amazing. But let me know what you guys want to see on the first official trailer, because we got a teaser and a 5-minute preview. What did he say? We got a teaser and a sneak peek. What do you guys want to see on that trailer when it drops next week? Me personally, I made a list. I want to see Freeze Breath shows the icy blast, which we haven't seen properly. We haven't seen properly since Richard Donner days. Jesus, man, since the 70s. God. Heat Vision, of course. We want to see our OP Superman. I want to see him all powerful. Let me see what you're gonna Brainiac. Let me see. I like sports. It shouldn't be about the player or the coach. It's about the logo. This Manolo Rivera dropping some heat. The DCU, the DC brand should be looked at as if it was a sport. It shouldn't be about the players. It shouldn't be about the coach. It's about the DC logo. Manolo, you sir, this I'm gonna turn this into a short. Yeah, I want to see some heat vision. Let me see. Brainiac, the big bad. Nah, Lois and Clark. Yeah, we're gonna get that. We're gonna get Lois and Clark talking. We're gonna get some Chloe's action. Brainiac, I don't think he's out. That will be a big surprise if it's in this film. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything about until I see the film. Unfortunately, like I've been teased, I've been spoiled some stuff, but I don't know if it's true. People probably just talking shit. Dialogue, interaction, overall tone. Yes, I think we got the overall tone somewhat. But yeah, I want to see some heat vision. I want to see some super strength unleash. I want to see him punching somebody. I haven't seen him punching somebody. I want to see him punching somebody, clocking somebody out. And let it be a SnyderCultist. Daily Planet. Yeah, I want to see Clark Kent being Clark and being dorky in the Daily Planet. I want to see that. I want to see how he handles that character. Because that character is just as important as Superman. You have to have that duality. You have to have that character down. You have to make me care and make me see that it's two different people. That I believe that you are Clark Kent, or make me look the other way when I look at you. Like, oh yeah, that's not Superman. That couldn't be Superman. That guy, it's a doofus. Hey, hello! I just saw the Peacemaker teaser. I'm so fucking ready. So are we. So are we. So are we, my friend. An act of kindness. I want a Superman saving people, inspiring hope, doing good, and just because it's the right thing. And of course, I want to see Chloe's. I've seen a lot of you guys telling me what you want to see in the Superman film. On the first, well, actually, in the first trailer, that's gonna be dropping next week. But yeah, I want to see some kind Superman. I want to see some powerful Superman. Daily Planet, Chloe's, Superman, and Lois doing their thing. Loving each other, being lovey-dovey. Yo, did I delete this? Oh no, here it is. Okay, all right. So let's get into some Peacemaker. Eat peace, motherfuckers. All right. So the poster dropped yesterday, and we already knew that a trailer was gonna drop today. So I'm not gonna react to this because I already seen it, and I don't want to be phony, acting like, oh my god. Like, no, I already seen it. So, but what I'm gonna do is we're gonna break some stuff down and let's theorize. This is one of the things that surprised me the most. I hope I don't get flagged. This surprised me because it kind of gives me away. It gives away some stuff from the Superman movie, and let me explain what. To me, it gives away what happens at the end because this film is taking place right after Superman. This happens after Superman. And we see Isabella Merced, Hawkgirl. And of course, and we see Nathan Fillion, Guy Garner, is still wearing their Maxwell Lord attire. So I had a theory at the beginning that I said, hey, probably by the end, because I remember all the hate that they got because of the suit doesn't match whatever's in the in the comic books. This is not who they are. They're supposed to be wearing the biker jackets. They're supposed to be wearing the Thanagarian garb and whatever, you know, the shorts, whatever, the tight pants and all that shit. Anyway, so yeah, the hair, some fleek. But anyway, so I thought by the end, that was one of the theories that was circulating. I was like, oh, that makes sense because that's who they are. So probably James Gunn, by the end of the movie, these characters are going to branch off And I think it was Bubble Talk who did that, who said it's like a reverse Kingdom Come. By the end of the movie, people see their ways and they realize that they're doing things the different, the wrong way. And Superman is showing us the way. Now we have to be better, and by being better, we have to detach ourselves from Max Lord, this corporate, or this corporation who control us and tell us what to do and how to do things the right way. So that's not happening. Apparently, they still, by the end of the movie, they are still under Max Lord control. Let me turn this up. Because they are there sitting there with Sean Gunn, who's playing Max Lord in the film. Now, one of the things I was very pleased, I'm pleased with this look. I'm pleased with this Max Lord look. This looks serious enough, and also can be a guy that is like serious, but at the same time that can be also funny, if that makes any sense. Because they had like a little banter back and forward, and you could like, yeah, I believe that guy can, like, he will have a beer and crack a couple of jokes, but at the same time, it's a serious motherfucker who runs his business like a businessman. And so this little exchange was pretty good. So I think, yeah, he's gonna be a complete asshole. This dude is Nathan Fillion, he was perfectly cast as Guy Garner. He's gonna be the ass of this universe. And this is what I like more. The more I dive into this, the more I get excited, because now we are in the thick of it. We have Nathan Fillion, who showed up, who's gonna show up in Superman. He's already scheduled to be showing up on Lanterns, and he's showing up here too. I didn't know that he was gonna show up here. I didn't know that that Maxwell Lord was gonna. Well, Maxwell Lord, I kind of guessed that he was gonna be there because of Argus and some connection to Argus, but I didn't know he was gonna show up in this. So like, we already, like, right now we have a living universe, a DCU living universe where we have superheroes every fucking where, and so that's exciting to me. I like Isabella Merced, that's shorty. She's a little short queen. Let me see, because I want to break down some of this stuff, some of this theory. Yes. Let's use my favorite Twitter handle, DC Films. DC Film News. No particular reason. I don't like these arguments, but it's okay. DC Film News can never do wrong to me. But I don't like these arguments. Even though Superman will clear. Just saying. I'm not biased. Let's see. Keep your eyes open. This is season. Yeah. So see. So he's gonna be already connected universe. Superman, Peacemaker, Lanterns, all connected. So we see Hardcore and Chris. I like Tim Meadows. Tim Meadows is funny in this. I'm not gonna play the trailer because I don't want the live stream to be taken down. But Tim Meadows has a scene where he gives like pet names to every one of his soldiers. It was freaking hilarious, and you can see James Gunn fingerprints all over it. Oh, what is this here? Donate blood. When? Donate blood. June 14. June 14 could mean something. June 14 can mean something. June 14 can mean something. So now I'm gonna add that to my calendar. Well, let me see. What day does June 14 falls under? Let me see. It falls on a Saturday. Nothing happens on Saturdays. Let's see. Yeah, so we see Sasha Bardot. So Sol Rodriguez playing her. So I think this is in one of the Argus offices. Well, no, this looks like that's not the Argus office. That's some doctor's office, because you could tell that he's like, is it hurt? No, he's not hurt. But anyway, yeah. Rick Flag Sr. Why he doesn't have the white hair? Why doesn't? Every time I fucking remember people bitching about that, bro. So he's gonna Monster Inc. this motherfucker. So anyway, so this is how James Gunn is gonna move the Peacemaker from the DCU into the DCU, which I thought it was clever. We don't have to do the multiverse. I don't like the whole idea of multiverses. But then again, Quantum Unfolding is like a different pocket universe. So I don't know. I hope he does it better than Marvel has, because Marvel has mishandled that shit. Like that's what I feel. The more I see this suit, the more I'm already used to the trunks. The only thing is the buckles. I know the buckles. Every time I see an up close shot and I see the buckles like protruding on top of the belt, I was like, oh, you could have made it tighter around the belt. Like that's the only pet peeve that I have. It's like nobody goes around with like anyway. So it is what it is. So this is a shot of him leaving the office after he was denied into the. But you know what? One of the things that I noticed, that on that shot that I played earlier, where is it? Where you have Isabella Merced and Guy Gardner, Hawkgirl and Guy Gardner. You don't see Mr. Terrific. So I think Mr. Terrific leaves Max Lord. So that's another thing that I was thinking, and like, oh man, that's another spoiler here there that we got there. I think he's gonna be Mr. Terrific. Maybe he's already out there cast. Because yeah, it could be that Mr. Terrific and Metamorpho join forces, and they're already out there recruiting the Elastic Man, and who else is in them? It's the Terrifics. What's the name of that girl? Miss Terrific? Whatever the hell. But anyway, so I think they are out there forming their own little group, their own little squad. So I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just remember that lady who dropped her wig. Nigga. What if that movie that James Gunn is writing, that everybody's believing to be World's Finest, what if he's doing the Terrifics? What if he's doing the Terrifics? What if he's writing right now the Terrifics? Like nobody has thought about that, because we don't see Mr. Terrific, we don't see Metamorpho in that little shot with Isabella Merced, and I don't know if they are the head of HR and they are part of the recruiting team. Only those two guys show up to do the recruiting, and Mr. Terrific is in the office doing office work. We don't know all the context, but what if he does leaves the Justice League International, whatever it is that Maxwell Lord is calling his team? What if he leaves that team and he says, nah, Metamorpho, come with me. Let's join forces and start putting together a new version of the Authority. Or doing a new version. No, we're not getting the Authority. Or a new version of the Authority. What if? But I think he's doing the Terrific. I think that's what he's doing. I think he's writing the Terrifics. If guys, you motherfuckers better give me credit. Yeah, motherfuckers better give me credit if that drops, if that piece of information drops, because everybody's assuming that he's writing down what's the name? I was gonna say BBS, World's Finest, or a Superman sequel, or a Batman Standalone, or Brave and the Bold. But what if he's writing the Terrifics? That's wild. What the hell? What was that sound? That was weird. Anyway, so let's get into some other theories. Michael Rocca. So we were assuming that was Apache Chief. It's not Apache Chief. I like that this universe is already like full fantastical magic. We have space, we have space cops, we have superheroes. It's full fantastical. I just love it. I love it. Yeah, so you don't see Mr. Terrific or anybody else here. Again, they could be part of the HR team, part of the recruitment team. Yeah, yo, keep them receipts. When it drops, Manolo, you know what to do. So this is one theory that people are. Let me see if people are theorizing on the comment section on the number one DC film news. I don't have any affiliation with these guys, but they're always on point with the news. I'm just fucking with y'all. So Peacemaker new look. Let me see. Okay, that's no theory. So one of the theories that people have is that this is the DCEU. No, this is the DCEU Peacemaker, and this is the DCU Peacemaker because the bird is pointing up, and that belongs to the one to the DCU. Oh, I gotta remember. Oh man, hold on 1 second. Let me take a look at my. Give me 1 second. My absolute Superman, because I saw something. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me see if I see it. Is it in the solo Superman? No, it's in the absolute. Hey. No, go over there. So let me see. Okay, no. Oh, there it is. No, I was looking for the squad of peacemakers. Never mind. I think it's in, which one is it? Let me see. Is it all in? Because I remember I seen a bunch of peacemakers, and I forgot to check. Oh, there it is. I forgot to check if it's pointing up or pointing down the bird. No. Never mind. It's okay. It's all right. So anyway, so one of the things that people were assuming or theorizing, me including, that this is the DCU, of course, and this is the DCEU, this is the DCU, and he ends up killing this guy and take his place and stays inside the DCU because he's getting hunted down by Rick Flag Sr. Or another theory that I have is that he comes into the DCEU. This is gonna be funny. This guy, the DCEU guy, goes into the DCU, and the DCU guy comes into this universe, and this guy gets murked by Rick Flag Sr. And then this guy picks up the suit and goes back into this universe and stays there. Because probably in the DCU, he's not getting hunted down by Rick Flag Sr. because probably this douchebag didn't kill his father. His son. So there's a lot to unpack there. There's a lot to unpack because I know it's a little bit confusing, and this always happens. This is what I don't like, this whole thing about multiversal and multiple timelines, because it can get a little bit murky. But I think if it's executed correctly, I think it'll work out well. Because I like this suit. I like this brand new suit. It looks far better than the previous one. I don't know if it's the camera angle, but this guy looks a little bit shorter than this DCU, the DCEU Peacemaker. But yeah, so I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that this guy, the DCU guy, definitely is gonna die. Or no, this guy looks like a douchebag because I think on the throne he has like a throne room, and one of them has his father's. On one of the cases, so he still admires his father. So probably this guy is a real douchebag. But this guy is, he's been through a different path. So now he's a really good guy, and he wants to be a superhero the right way. And maybe that's what he does when he moves into the DCU. He wants to prove himself again that he is a good guy. He wants to do the right thing. So yeah, there's a lot to unpack on this shot. That's why they left it at the end. So now, what is this here? What are the dice? The dice mean something. Checkmate? No, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so this is I'm really digging the trailer and everything that I've seen so far from Peacemaker. Yeah, I really like Sean Gunn, Maxwell Lords, the look so far. I'm really digging the look, and this is the full trailer. See, he's wearing the old suit. So I guess that's when he's leaving. See, this is the confusing thing. This is why I don't like the whole thing about. Because now here, these three guys are in the DCU. You stay with me. These three guys are in the DCU, but he's wearing the suit from the DCEU. So you see what I'm saying? This is why it gets murky. So we're gonna have to wait until this freaking movie, this show comes out until it makes sense. Because right now, like the way that things are sequenced, do not make any sense. Because we see at the end, at the very end, that we see the new Peacemaker with the new suit and the new helmet, and then we see Chris, the old Peacemaker, and probably that happens at the very beginning. Like we don't know. We don't know because this suit shouldn't be in front of the guys from the DCU because those guys that are in the Superman film. Or maybe that's a version. Fuck me. Or maybe they always existed in the DCU. We never saw it in the DCEU. And that version of them are part of the DCU. Maybe they're gonna look different from. Never mind. See, this is what I hate. That I hate those little things, man. So this podcast, the podcast for the DCU. I forgot the name of the podcast, but Anthony Carrigan was there and he was talking about. He said a couple of things. He did mention. Let me see if I had that image that I was gonna use. Hold on one second, guys. He did mention that. Okay, here we go. I got it here. Okay, here we go. So he mentioned, okay, it's just the tip. He said on the podcast, it's just the tip of the iceberg when they ask him about the character. It's just the tip of the iceberg. There is so much than that, I get to do in this so much more than that I get to do in this movie. And it's such fun stuff. So he does a whole lot more than probably we can even imagine. Because I cannot imagine putting all that fucking makeup and all that prosthetics just to be in the movie like 2 seconds and you're gone. But yeah, apparently he's very involved in the film. So that's why I came to my man. I think him and Mr. Terrific join forces by the end, and they start forming the Terrifics. Yes, that's the movie that James Gunn is writing. You hear me? That's the movie James Gunn is writing. Take that to the bank, guys. Let me see. What time is it? Okay, that's not too bad. All right. Okay, so unlike a lot, he also talked about his the superhero. Unlike a lot of superheroes, he's not crazy about the fact that he has that he's a superhero. He feels cursed by what he has. I mean, if you look like that, bro, I would feel cursed too. It's like the Midas touch. Can't do shit about. So yeah, I thought this is he looks so freaking good, bro. This movie that's what I'm saying. This movie just gives me giving me great vibes. I think this movie is gonna be something special. I'm very excited for this film. I think Anthony Carrigan is such an underrated actor. I don't know if you've watched Barry. He's really good in that series. But so he always get cast as a villain. So I was surprised that he was cast as this superhero, even though he kind of started off as a villain, not as a villain, but he was scared and didn't know what to do once he gains his powers. It's a little tragic, but anyway, I really like what I've seen so far from the DCU. I think the DC. Oh, here's the podcast, so go and check it out. DC Studio Showcase. It also had what's the name? Sarah Sampaio, Miss Eve's Touchmarker. She's beautiful, but she didn't say much. She only talked about Dragon Ball Z. Ooh, did I talk about this? This is the CEO. He's gonna talk a lot of shit. But anyway, guys, let me see. What are you guys talking about? Birds could be backwards due to the mirror reflection. No, it's not. That's not. No, you can tell that it's up. So which version was meeting? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've got a feeling we had to watch because the way that they play the trailer, they put everything back in the order that it plays. It just doesn't make any. They make it intentionally for you to question everything and for nothing to make any sense. So that way they don't give away. the ending. Let me see. Yeah, let me see. James Gunn casting the same looking bitch. What? In the same movie? What? He's casting people that he collaborates with. Same thing that Zack Snyder does. Same thing that Christopher Nolan does. Same thing that almost every director does. They all do that. They have people that they collaborate with, that they love to work with. I think the Peacemaker holding the gun will die. He seems more willing to kill. Yeah, that's true. Yes, he feels like he was raised by his father and took all the things that his father told him, and he probably became a vile piece of shit like his father. So yeah, I think that he will die, and the DCU will take his place. But we just don't know in what context. I don't know. We don't know how that's gonna happen, and that's gonna be. Oh yes, sir. Nixon 5. Actually, I don't know. Bring out the sweep. Nah, I think the Celtics are gonna win at least one. But yeah, Nixon 5 like that. I feel bad for Golden State, man. Golden State they could have beat the Wolves, but now the way Stephen Curry out, I don't think they have a chance. Let me see. I know I had something else. Yes, Nixon 4. Yep. Hold on one second, guys, because I know I have something more. Give me 1 minute. I feel like I'm missing something. I know I'm gonna be like, God dang, I know I had this. Hold on. Thanks. Let me check my feed. I think I have it on my feed. Give me 1 sec. Oh, it's trending. Oh, great. I know I had it. I thought I had it. Did I have it in my favorites? No, I guess not. Okay. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, I think that's it. Lordy. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, that's a good time. I mean, on for an hour and some change. All right. Maybe it's time to call it a night. But anyway, guys, thank you for showing up to the live stream. Thank you for humoring me in my little rant earlier. Thank you for sharing this little hour and a half of geekdom, fandom, just being giddy about the DCU. Thank you, Game City Savior, Limited, Manolo, Cal, Swag Fan 100. Selena, of course. Love you, homie. It's my homie. Thank you, Lay. Thank you for showing up too. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this entire time. I really appreciate every single one of you. Whenever I do this, I always apologize every time I do a live stream because I know I don't do it consistently. But I appreciate when you guys show up. Yes, Ryan, you're like all fucking late. Just kidding, dude. Yeah, but I appreciate every single one of you that show up, and I honestly do have a great time with you guys every single time I do this live. So thank you for showing up. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. If you catch it on the replay, make sure to share it with your friends and family and your cousins, your co-workers, and let's make this community grow. Till next time, guys. Never let your nerd die. Peace.